Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my autumn faves and fails. This season has been quite tricky. I've had a lot of things going on, which is unusual for that time of year for me, but however, so I've got the products that I posted in the last video because I have been trying them all season because the videos are filmed in advance. And I have some updates on some other products that I've mentioned in previous faves and fails. First up we have the Lash Fridays Brow Sculpt. So this was a, oops, hang on, there we go. So yeah, this was a brow product that I don't know if I'm a fan of the waxy formula. It goes on white and then clears. Now, something I learned about this that I didn't even know, and actually the person I bought it from, beauty therapist, didn't even tell me. But this piece here comes out and there is a brush and comb on it. Now, I only figured this out when I actually looked it up to link it. I was like, oh my gosh, did not know that. Like most waxy formulas, it doesn't feel uncomfortable, or you know, I mean, when you first put it on it has that waxy feel, but then of course it wears off. Would I recommend it? Probably not. It's just okay. It does its job if you're after a nice waxy brow gel that holds them in place, then yeah, this would be good. It does retail for $39.99, but you can only buy it on their website or of course at selected beauty salons. That one is just okay. I wouldn't say it's a fave, but I wouldn't say it's a fail. I mean, it does its job, so it's kind of in between. So that was the Lash Fridays Brow Sculpt. Another product I mentioned in a previous faves and fails was this. It's the Mecca Max Off-Duty Contour Stick. Is that right? In the shade medium. This is it here. If it'll, there we go. So it's a stick that you put on. I absolutely love this. And it is perfect for beginners. If you are someone who's never contoured before and you're thinking you'd like to give it a go, this is the perfect one for it because it's very subtle. It's not that in your face. You can experiment with it. You can, you know, learn as you go kind of thing. It's really, really beginner friendly, this. I love it. I'm actually going to end up buying another one of this. It was really good. Although I ended up trying so many products that you kind of have to switch them all around and then one gets forgotten. But this was always a staple. So this one retails for $22. Yeah, it's just perfect. It blends really, really well. So I just put it under my cheekbones on here. And then I put a couple of dots around here and then blend it out with a brush and it is perfect. So yeah, highly recommend. This Mecca Max Off-Duty Contour Stick is a fave. Then we have the mascara that was in my most recent video. So this is the Rimmel London Scandalise Reloaded Mascara. This one. I actually ended up hating this and I did not bother using it for the whole season for that reason. Yeah. I guess this is why it was never talked about, never heard anything about it. It says it's meant to be extreme volume and wear easy removal. Yes, easy removal. Wear, extreme volume, definitely not. This flakes so bad, it was terrible, and it wasn't even, it was in like within an hour you could see the flakes. It was just shocking. I don't like the brush on it either, I have to say. It's a large one, which I don't like anyway. I end up poking myself in the eye. But it's also like that cone, yeah, it's just too big. So the flaking thing, that was what put me off the most. I was like, No, you know, one time you can sort of think, okay, you know, it's a new bottle, give it some time. But when it keeps happening repeatedly, no. I think I tried it sort of every day for like a week. I was like, no, I've got to try this. So even on the days I wasn't wearing makeup, I'd just put some on just to see how it went. And every single day. So this, yeah, did not last long. So unfortunately this Rimmel Scandal Eyes Reloaded Mascara is a fail. Then we have the sample of the Huda Beauty Water Jelly Hydrating Primer. I managed to get a couple of goes out of this. That was a wee teardrop, it's not even going to show, there was a wee teardrop tester in here. And I loved it. Both times that I managed to use it, it was perfect. It was everything it said it should be. The smooth finish, it kept, you know, gripped to your makeup. The dewiness was a bit, I didn't really spot anything, but it did feel hydrating. It felt really, really nice. But unfortunately, it's unavailable. And I think it's because they've gone for this new, what was it called? Everyone's raving about it. The new Easy Blur Primer. It's all over the socials at the moment. So I'm guessing they've, yeah, got rid of this one, changed to that one. But it was a fave. It was really, really good. So I'm sorry I can't link it or anything, but it was really good. Now we have another mascara. This one I briefly talked about in one of my videos. This is the E.L.F. Lash and Roll Mascara. So it's in this pink bottle, which was quite cute. The brush on this one was another one I ended up not liking. So this is a curved brush because it's meant to lift, as it says, and curl, or what did they say, lash roll, yeah. I just found I kept stabbing myself in the eye. I don't know, I think it's just the slope. My eyes are, I guess, flatter, and every time I kind of, it would just hit the, and I'd be like, yeah. So I found myself using it on kind of light makeup days where I didn't have to, you know, have heaps of mascara showing. I'm wearing it today. This is 2 coats. There's no curl, no lift, yeah. It was started off good. I thought, oh, maybe this will be okay. But then, yeah, the more I used it, was like, yeah, no, this is causing me more problems than it should. This, of course, is available from Kmart. Actually, only Kmart, yeah. It's quite cheap. I think it was, did I write down the price? No, I did not. It was cheap, though. So, I don't know. If you don't mind the curved brush, it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it's actually really quite nice. So if you don't mind a curved brush, it would probably be alright for you. Yeah, so it's, I guess it's kind of a fail because it's not suited to me. But other people might find it different. So do let me know if you try it. But yeah, to me, this is a fail. Then we have another product that is unfortunately unavailable. So this was the, I still cringe about that moment. This is the Blushing Hearts Hot Summer of Love Triple Baked Bronzer from I Love Revolution. This one here. The box was so cute. The colours, well, yeah. The one on this side is a no, definitely. Yeah. Definitely not a bronzer, but I actually ended up using it as an eyeshadow and it was really, really nice. I have it on today. I must move a bit closer and it looks really, really nice. So that's what I used it for. Pretty much I used it as an eyeshadow. And I could not use the lighter shade, so the goldy kind of one on the end here. Oops, there. I couldn't even use it as a highlighter. Even trying to get a tiny little brush in there to, it just doesn't show enough. I do have it in a corner and on my eyebrow there, so it's, yeah, not really good as a highlight either, but yeah, perfect as an eyeshadow. So I'm not going to talk too much about this one because it's unavailable, so I would say it's a fail. Has to be expected, really. The last thing is another mascara, funnily enough. I had these 3, actually I think I've got 4 on the go, although the Rimmel went out pretty quick, so I had 3 on the go. So this is the Rare Beauty, now it has a full title, where are we? Rare Beauty Perfect Strokes Universal Volumizing Mascara. That's a very long title. Very cool bottle. Feels, yeah. There we go. Heavy bottle. So this, I'm kind of, I think I'm calling it it's just okay. Yeah. The volume, I did not really notice much volume. Yes, it does glide on really smoothly. Felt really nice, didn't feel too heavy, but it did clump sometimes too. I mean, it's no biggie for me. I have a lash comb, I can just comb it out. So that's no problem, but some other people might find that very annoying. It was quite on the regular, it would go clumpy. And it did flake a little on me. Not a lot, definitely not as much as the Rimmel one, but it was still there, you know. Not every time I used it, but sort of, yeah. Enough to make me kind of go, it's annoying. The reviews are great on this. There's a lot of 5 stars. It's on the expensive side for a mascara. So there's a travel size for $24, which is kind of like quarter of the size. And then the full size, so this one is $44. So it's, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, people love it because, of course, this is Rare Beauty is, if you don't know, it is Selena Gomez's beauty range, and she's just blown up. So yeah, everybody seems to love this. For me, it was just okay. There were things I liked about it and things that were like, yeah. The flaking, like I say, it wasn't like a full-on thing, but it was a noticeable thing, and the clumping was kind of my thing. So I would I repurchase it? I don't know. Sometimes it was good. Sometimes I'd have that perfect look. Still not a lot of volume, a little, but it would still look nice, and I'd think, oh, okay, maybe it would be okay, but yeah, I don't know if I would rebuy it. No, I don't think I would. So yeah, unfortunately, as popular as this is, I'm sorry, I'm calling it a fail for me. Well, that is it for the autumn faves and fails. I think I did quite well there, considering there was only a couple of products, really. But it was nice to get the other ones updated and let you know how they all went. Yeah. So if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing you in my next one. Bye!